Okay, let me just go over a few things first before I start. This is not a review. A review would be an in-depth analysis. You'd sit down and I'd talk for, 30, 40 minutes about technical aspects of the film and what I thought of the various actors' performances, and I might touch on that stuff, but really this is just a quickie, what my thoughts are, and that's it. That's why it's a reaction. So don't expect me to go in too deep, but I figured, I got an opinion, I might as well throw it out there. So, this movie had a lot of the same things going for it that Winter Soldier did, a lot of the same stylistic choices, which I thought was pretty cool. I liked the actors, and I liked the characters that they portrayed. I thought Robert Downey Jr. was really good, especially there at the end. Spoilers, by the way. Spoilers. Major spoilers. If you haven't seen the movie yet, you might not want to watch this. But I thought Robert Downey Jr.'s performance was really good. He conveys the proper emotions for the situations that he's in, and you really can feel his pain. And same thing with Chris Evans, and I don't know. There are some things, I guess, that I didn't like about the movie, but overall I give it like a 9.5. Like it was good. It was a good flick. I didn't like the thing that jumped out at me right away that I really didn't like was the hashtag words that would come up that would sort of tell you what city you were in, that blocked half the fucking screen. That annoyed the shit out of me. That's a fucking music video gimmick. You don't need that in a big blockbuster movie. I didn't care for that at all. The Scarlet Witch seems to be the fucking Deus Ex Machina of fucking superheroes, dude. I can't see how anybody could fight her for very long. She pulled off some wacky shit, blocking bullets, blocking missiles, picking up huge, heavy fucking loads, And they're like, oh, well, she can't really control it, and so, she's not that big of a threat. It's bull fucking shit, dude. Between her and Vision, there should be no conflicts of any kind. Fuck, and of course she's the one that has to take down Vision, which lasts, 10 seconds? It's like, come on, really? I think they could have done more with the Black Panther as far as having him be able to affect vibranium objects, things like that. I think if he'd been able to maybe stop Cap's shield while it was ricocheting, something like that, that would have been cool. But they did touch on that briefly, and that was cool with the metal arm. I really liked the Black Panther character. I thought that was kick fucking ass. He very, very true to, I think, to the comics portrayal. He's not part of the team so much as he is, he's got a goal and he's fucking working for his goal and fucking just doing what it takes and trying to be the good guy at the same time, and that worked for me pretty well. I liked the fucking Black Panther. I liked Spider-Man. I really liked the actor they got to play Spider-Man. I thought he was very much the Peter Parker that I would expect to see on the big screen. He had the right voice, mannerisms, somebody who's only been doing it 6 months, as he says in the flick. Yeah, he'd be, that nervous and, awestruck and stuff. I thought Ant-Man got a raw deal. He didn't get to do nearly enough. Although the Giant Man sequence, oh, that was so good. Oh, man, I did not expect that to happen. I did not see Giant Man coming, dude. I thought for sure they would save that for the third Avengers movie or something. That was boss. Don't like the helmet on the new Ant-Man suit. I thought it was dumb. I really dug the old helmet. I thought it was really cool. This kind of extended face thing they're doing now, don't care for that. But besides that, the Giant Man sequence was awesome. I also, at some point, thought maybe the Hulk would pop up, as a last resort secret weapon. But I'm okay with the fact that he didn't. He's on the run. They're not going to find him that easy. Save that for the next movie. That's fine. Same thing with Thor. Didn't miss him at all. It would have been cool to see him, but that wasn't a big deal. Hawkeye was good. Quippy. The raft. Seeing the raft, that was ballsy. I thought for sure, man, when they were going down into the raft, that Stark was going to see that Ross had Banner in there, in a cage, somehow. Be like, we've been looking for him. It's like, no, we captured him, and blah, blah. I thought it was going to be like that. But that didn't happen. But the raft was cool, seeing the raft prison, That was pretty sweet. And like I said, the aesthetic that it's a lot like the Winter Soldier. I dig all the old clunky Soviet technology, and you know, I mean, you've got like a 40-foot tower, and it's to keep someone cryogenically frozen, you know, and not just a little pod. It's this huge thing. I thought that was cool. I liked the old Soviet base and stuff. So for the most part, you know, I really dug the movie. I thought it was really, really good. I didn't stay for the end credit sequence, so I'm not going to comment on that. I'll watch it later. I can pull that up on YouTube. I had to pee, so I left. But overall, yeah, 9.5. Didn't like that stupid hashtag word, whatever, to denote the cities. They kind of dropped that in the third act. I was appreciative of that. Really dug Robert Downey Jr.'s performance. And I mean, I really should have seen the twist at the end coming. I really should have figured out that those were his parents in the car and all that. But honestly, I was, you know, so sucked into the action, I completely missed it. It was a nice surprise there at the end. Man, woo! That was a really good scene, dude. Really good. I liked, too, how they made Zemo a sympathetic character. You know, he wasn't just an evil mastermind. I thought for sure that the guy that was playing Zemo was going to turn out to be a red herring, and that'd be like a real Zemo that would reveal himself. I totally bought that he was going there to activate the super soldiers. I thought that was going to be the big fight. So for me, seeing, you know, how they were dead when they walked in, that was when I completely lost track. I was like, oh no, what's going on? I was totally engaged, and I didn't see it coming. So good ending, good movie. I like the cliffhanger it leaves us on with most of the Avengers team sort of off the grid, outlaws, that kind of thing. I don't know if they're going to officially split it into two teams for the next movie or so, you know, like they did in the comics after the Civil War. That's the other thing I wanted to touch on for a second, is that I read all the comics, all the Civil War comics, and I read all the, you know, not just the main stories, but all the what happened to other characters in the Marvel Universe because of Civil War, all the side books. I read all that. But at this point, I feel like the Marvel Cinematic Universe is strong enough and well fleshed out to the point where I'm not too concerned about the comparisons between the books and the movie. I can get over that. I'm okay with that. I can see the movies as their own situation and not make comparisons. You know, so it was, for me, that's not an issue. I don't get all tore up about that. So I really liked the movie. It was good. A couple things I didn't care for, like I said, but for the most part, very good flick. And I'm really looking forward to seeing the next one. So that's my reaction.